Jurgen Klopp has been sacked by Liverpool. They are struggling in the Premier League and they might get knocked out from the Champions League phase. They have appointed Sarri from Lazio as their new manager and he will be making his debut against us today. Can we finally beat them for the first time in this series? What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here and welcome back to episode 11 of Brighton's Let's Play. Today we are going to be facing Liverpool and FC Porto in our final two game of our Champions League phase. In the Champions League this season, we are doing really well, guys. We are sitting in the third position with 16 points out of 6 games played. Alright, so we only need one win from these two games that we will have to play against FC Porto and Liverpool today. And both of these teams will be looking to win against us. If you look at this, FC Porto, they are sitting in the 24th position, with 6 points. So they will have to win both of their matches, to ensure that they get into, they finish in the playoff position this season. All right. And meanwhile, Liverpool, they are sitting in the 31st position with only 3 points. But if they win both of their matches and, maybe any of the team around them, drop points, I think they do have a chance of finishing in the playoff position as well. These are going to be tough opponents for us to play today because they have a lot to play for. They would want to finish in the playoff position to get into the knockout playoff round, and we would want to finish in the top 8 to ensure that we qualify for the round of 16 of the Champions League this season. I only signed one player in the January transfer window, and that player is Rahinja Pavlovic. Alright, so we actually signed him from PSG for 25 million. And he was actually transfer listed because he was not playing a lot of game for them. To be honest, PSG actually signed him this season in the in the summer transfer window for 26.5 million from Red Bull Salzburg, and they only played him in 2 games. He only started 2 games in Liga, and he was not playing for them at all. And then I think he actually hands in a transfer request. He was transfer listed for 25 million, and when I looked at him, I know that he is a long-term replacement for Luis Dang. He's left-footed. He can play on the left-hand side of the centre-back position. And as you guys know, Luis Dang, he is getting on the older side, of the age. He's 33 years old. I know he's our captain, but look at his physicals, guy. His acceleration. I know his pace is still there, but his strength has already started dropping. And I know that, starting next season or maybe at the end of this season, right, his physical is going to start dropping massively. So I just need to have someone who is going to be there, ready-made replacement for him. Once he starts dropping, I can put him up, as our backup centre-back, and I can start his replacement as our first choice left centre-back. So this is the reason why I signed this Pavlovic player. Look at this, he has 3-star current ability. He even have 4-star potential ability. So at the age of 23, he still have a little bit of improvement that he can actually do for himself. All right. And when you look at this, he loves big matches. He's super consistent. And I really hope, coming off the bench and maybe playing in our, as a rotation, in our team, I hope he will put up a good performance and prove PSG wrong for selling him this winter transfer window. So guys, in the Premier League, we are doing really well. We are sitting in the 5th position with 45 points. And we are only 5 points behind Manchester United in the 4th place. Alright, so the only odd thing that I really can't seem to understand is West Ham and Aston Villa. They are in the top 4. And they are actually fighting for the title this season with Manchester City and Manchester United. So I really hope, by the end of this season, right, we are going to be in that position as well. Because this season, right, it is a very, very close table. If you have a look at this, between the 1st position to 6th position, right, the teams are only, separated by 10 points. And you know what? We actually have a game on hand on the top 3, So if we can win our game in hand, right, for example, with Aston Villa, we are currently, 6 points behind them. And if we can win our game in hand, we are only going to be 3 points behind them. And it is a very good position for us to be in, So I really hope that our good form will continue and we will continue winning games. If you look at the schedule, right, since the last episode, we have only lost 2 games in the Premier League. We lost to Arsenal 2-0 and we lost to Manchester City 2-1 as well. So, when we play the other teams in the league, right, for for example, the mid-table teams, the teams that are fighting for the top six position as well, we are doing quite well. So I really hope that our good form will continue until the end of the season. And you know what? We have qualified for the Carabao Cup final as well. And that is the game that we will be playing in the next episode. So we have a chance to win our first silverware in our second season as the Brighton's manager. So I really hope, tomorrow you guys are going to be here as well, supporting me, cheering for me as I beat Manchester United to win the Carabao Cup this season. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Liverpool here today. It's going to be Lucas Perry in goal. Our four defenders are going to be Sergio Gomez, Luis Dunk, Juan Foyt and Tariq Lamptey. Andre will be our deep lying playmaker behind Billy Gilmore in the midfield. Jeremy Sarmiento and Kiso Solimash will be behind Ansu Fati as our striker up front. Alright, so I've actually opted to drop Evan Ferguson into the bench today because if you look at this, in his last 20 match, right, he have only scored 4 goals. I'm not sure what is going on with him. He was playing really well at the start of the season, and his form have actually dropped off really, really bad. He's still doing quite well, in terms of scoring goals for us. But if you look at this, compared to last season, right, his average rating have actually started dropping. I'm not sure what is going on with him. I really hope that he will find his form back, when he come off the bench against Liverpool here today. And I really hope in the absence of Evan Ferguson, Ansu Fati will be able to do a good job as our striker today. And you know what? Another one more player that I really want to talk about, Sarmiento. This boy has been an amazing revelation on the left-hand side for us. Emil Smith's Rowe injury, right, have actually forced me to start him as our second choice left winger behind Ansu Fati. And he have been doing really, really well. I know his development doesn't do good. He doesn't look good, because of the because of the red arrow. I'm not sure what is going on there, but he's really showing it on the field. Look at this, in the last 20 matches, all right, he did not play a lot of it, but you look at this, 8 goals and 2 assists, 10 goal contribution. Amazing, guys. Seriously, I tell you, he has been a revelation on the left-hand side for us, and I really hope he will put up a good performance against Liverpool for you guys to see as well. All right, so we are going to have a first highlight here. And by the way, like I was telling you guys, in the intro just now, right? It's going to be Sarri's debut today as the manager of Liverpool. And I really hope, that is not going to help them to win the game against us here. And now Curtis in the penalty box. Tariq Lamptey could not win the possession for him. He managed to find a pass to David Nunes and he makes it 1-0 for Liverpool. Oh my God. Seriously, in this whole series, right, we have never managed to beat Liverpool, We have only managed to, get, if I'm not mistaken, 1 or 2 draws against them. And all the others has been losses against them, So, I was really hoping when I look at their condition, right, they are sitting 11th in the Premier League. They are on the verge of getting knocked out in the Champions League. I really thought that we were going to be able to pile on to their misery and win against them here today, but it's not looking good for us in the first 30 minutes of this game. I'm going to demand more and hope that we are going to get an equalizer, but it's not looking good for us. Sabozla is going to be taking a corner kick for Liverpool here. He found Curtis Jones at the edge of the penalty box, and that was a good save by Lucas Perry, but Virgil van Dijk got into the rebound. He found David Nunes. Oh my God. David Nunes had the whole goalpost in front of him. Lucas Perry was not in a good position, but the goal has been disallowed. Van Dijk was offside. My goodness, look at this. Their set piece routine was amazing there. Virgil van Dijk was so unlucky to be offside there, seriously. But lucky for us, it is still 1-0. We still have a way of getting into the game. Alright guys, so the first half scoreline is 1-0 to Liverpool. If you look at this, Liverpool are controlling the possession like nobody's business. I think with Sarri coming in, right, they are obviously going to be playing with a different kind of tactic, maybe. I'm not exactly sure about that. And I'm really not happy. And when we look at this, Andre is actually injured. So he have a knock. Who wants to stay on, but the injury is affecting him. So I'll have to take him off. Andre, I'm going to be taking him off for Matt O'Reilly. He can actually play as a deep lying playmaker. And I'm going to go and tell the team that I'm not happy with what's going on. Seriously. Alright, so we are going to have our first highlight in the second half here. And the possession is with Harry Elliott. Okay. Calabria to Matip. Now Virgil van Dijk with the possession for Liverpool to Calabria. Calabria to Virgil van Dijk. They are still playing with an inverted wingback, role for the right back there. That is what As you guys know, in real life, Jurgen Klopp is doing. And Darwin Núñez almost scoring their second goal, his second goal in this game. And unfortunately for him, his shot actually hits the crossbar. Now Solimash trying to get the ball out of our half there. Endo Wataru for Liverpool. Okay, and why are they not playing Trent Alexander-Arnold? And they don't even have Alisson Becker in their team. Is Alisson sold or is he injured? I'll have to check on later on, Alright, so now Lucas Perry, he have collected the ball and what is he going to do? Is he going to playing it long? No, he's going to play it short to Juan Foyt. After this highlight, right, I'll have to make a few changes. There's a lot of our players that are really not performing well against this Liverpool team here. Now Luis Dang to Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore playing it back to Juan Foyt. Foyt now to Gilmore again. Gilmore lumping the ball forward to Solimash. He have Ansu Fati in the middle. Oh my god. He should have tried to look for a pass there to Ansu Fati. Now, the possession is with Sami Anto. Sami Anto dribbling pass. He found Billy Gilmore there. Now Matt O'Reilly. Gilmore. Now Sergio Gomez on the left hand side. What did we do there? The highlight just ended for no reason, I seriously don't know what was the point of them showing us the highlight. Now Sami Anto, Ansu Fati, all of them are not playing well. And they're all tired. No, I'm going to take off Sami Anto for Evan Ferguson. Alright, so Evan Ferguson will be coming in, to play as our pressing forward, and Ansu Fati will be going back, to his normal position, what he liked to do on the left hand side as an inside forward. I'm going to be bringing in Rooney Baji for Solimash. Tariq Lamptey is on a 6.4. I'm going to be bringing in Wenderson for him. Louis Zhang is on a yellow card and he's on a 6.5. I'm going to be making all of my subs done now. Alright, and we are going attacking. Alright, I know, it is only 1-0, even though we lose against Liverpool here, it might be okay for us because, if we win against FC Porto, we are going to qualify for the round of 16. But no, I want to beat this Liverpool team. This might be the only chance while they are down for us to beat them. I've never beat them in this whole series. I want to do it today. Okay, so there's another 10 more minutes of regular time to end this match. And please show me a highlight of us attacking. What are we doing here? Now Bandoi to Calabria. Ansu Fati won back the possession to Enkiso. Now Sergio Gomez is going to be playing it back to Lucas Perry. Lucas Perry to Foyt. Oh my god, lost the possession. That was such a heavy, touch that he took there, and he lost the possession. There. Now Bandoi. Dog trying to look for Claudinho. Who's Claudinho? Now Gravenberg for Liverpool. Claudinho! My goodness, that was a good save by Lucas Perry. But we have conceded a corner here. And Andy Robertson will be taking the corner for Liverpool. He's going to be trying to look for Virgil van Dijk on the far post. That was a good header by Foyt to clear and to defend well against Virgil van Dijk there. But they are going to have a throw-in. Robertson with a throw-in. What is he doing? He's taking his time. Okay, he played it to Claudinho. Why did he waited so long for that? Now Wataru Endo to Robertson. Claudinho lost the possession to Rooney Baji. Can we launch a counter attack? No, the highlight is going to end. Please, please, please. Oh my god, we are not going to be able to equalize as well. Let's have a look at the league table. Alright, so with that loss, right, we have dropped to the 5th position, but we are still safe. As long as we win against FC Porto, right, we are still safe. And I really hope, we are going to be safe. I really don't want to play, in the knockout playoff round, seriously. And Liverpool, on the other hand, they have climbed up to the 27th position, but there's a lot of teams, around them that haven't played their game in hand yet. So let's see at the end of this episode whether Liverpool are going to get qualified for the knockout playoff round or not. Alright guys, so I will have a FA Cup 4th round clash against Southampton to play off camera first before we get into the FC Porto game. So do not go anywhere. I will see you guys in a bit. Let's see if we qualify for the round of 16 of the Champions League later on. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against FC Porto. It's going to be Lucas Perry in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Sergio Gomez, Luis Dang, Juan Foyt, and Wenderson. Andre will be our deep-lying playmaker behind Billy Gilmore. Ansu Fati, Enkiso, and Rooney Baji will be behind Evan Ferguson as our striker today. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright, so guys, now let's have a look at the league table. Alright, so I'm going to pause the gameplay first. Alright, so we are currently sitting in the 5th position. And I think, we just need to win this match against FC Porto, and then we will be qualifying for the round of 16. I think, yeah, we should just be focusing on the win first, right, today, right? Since we are going to be playing away from home, FC Porto, they are not being in a very good, form themselves as well. They are sitting in the playoff position. So hopefully our team, they are going to have what it takes to win against this team here. And now Andre almost winning the possession. Now João Mario for FC Porto on the right hand side. He's going to be trying to look for a cross in. He found a pass to Danny Namaso and he gave FC Porto the lead against Brighton. After our 5-0 win against Southampton in the FA Cup fourth round, I really thought that we were going to come in here, have a good game against FC Porto. And we have conceded our first goal in the 8th minute of this match. This is going to be a uphill battle from here, seriously. Now, we are going to have a kickoff highlight here. I really hope we are going to be able to pack them immediately, equalize immediately against this team here. Wenderson, on the right-hand side, he tried to look for a pass to Enkiso, intercepted by Porto's defender there. Now, Namaso, our first goal scorer, their first goal scorer in this game. Pepe trying to look for Namaso again. Luis Dang intercepted the pass, passed it to Lucas Perry. Now back to Luis Dang, to Sergio Gomez on the left-hand side, lost the possession to Pepe. Now Nico for Porto. We won back the possession and now we are going to try to launch a counter-attack through Ansu Fati. Inside the penalty box, he have Evan Ferguson on the middle. He found Sergio Gomez and Sergio Gomez equalized for us after just 2 minutes of conceding against FC Porto. With the amount of highlight that we had right just now, I thought we were already in the 20th minute or anything like that. I did not see the time just now. After the goal went in, I look at the time and I realized it has been only 2 minutes of gameplay that have gone through actually. Look at this, Is that Diogo Costa still in FC Porto? Yeah, why didn't I actually try to sign him? He's a super good goalkeeper, I'm going to scout him. All right. I totally forgot about him. He was really great, in our Newcastle transfer challenge that we did in FM23. If you guys have not watched that yet, do go and do that. That was a little bit of a different thing that I did where, it was a transfer challenge where I don't sign any player. The full authority on transfers, contract, contract renewal, contract negotiation, everything was done by my director of football. I just had to use the players that he signed and try to win the Champions League in 5 seasons. So do go and watch. It is not a very long series, it is a 5-season series, so about maybe 30-40 episodes, so you guys can actually binge watch it. It was amazing, I didn't know what kind of players we were gonna get every season, with the amount of money that Newcastle had, right? So yeah, do go and watch it. Diogo Costa was amazing for us there. So we are, I think it's time for us to, come back to FM24, try to win against FC Porto, and we have conceded a penalty. Seriously, what are we doing, guys? What is with this team? Whenever we play any important match, right, they always self-combust. Seriously, we will always sabotage ourselves. Look at this. We have now conceded a penalty. Can Lucas Perry keep us in this game? Can he save this penalty? And he almost do it. Evan Nilsson, that was a good penalty by him. 18 goal of the season for him. And it is 1 Brighton 2 FC Porto. I don't want to look at the replay. Okay, so now we are going to have a throw in here. Wenderson to Rooney Baji. He tried to look for a pass to Andre, intercepted by... They are playing really well, They have been winning the possession from us very easily in the midfield, especially today, João Mario now playing it back to Montes for FC Porto. Oh, Ansu Fati won back the possession. Now he tried to look for a pass to Enkiso. What are we doing? We can't complete a pass today against this team, Seriously, they have been marking us really well. And now Namaso is through. 1-on-1 with the keeper and he makes it 3-1. My God. I think it is done for us, We are going to drop down to the playoff position. If we can't beat Porto, right? How are we going to be able to beat anyone that comes in the knockout stages of the Champions League, guys? Look at that. That was awful, by Luis Dang. Seriously. He should have done better there. Now, Claudia. Wait, what happened to Diogo Costa? Did he got injured? Even me the other day, I was I can't remember what game I was playing. was it Lucas Perry or Nicholas Heddle actually got injured, and Andre have actually scored his first goal for Brighton here. 3-2. Now we have come back into this game, and we do have a chance for a win here. Okay, so yeah, this is the first time in the whole Football Manager 23 that I did, right. Never once my goalkeeper got injured during the match, and this season it did. I can't remember whether it was Nicholas Heddle. Yeah, it was Nicholas Heddle that got injured during the match, and luckily I actually had Lucas Perry on the bench. I could have just replaced them. If not, I would have been in big trouble. If you look at this, the game is actually very close between these two teams. The only thing is, yeah, obviously they are, the XG is inflated because of the penalty that they had. If you look at the line, right. Now, other than that, this has been a very close game. We are controlling the possession, but we should be doing better, to be honest. Now, I'm going to tell the team that I'm really not happy, and let's look at the league table. With us losing, right? Okay, even now that we are losing to Porto, right? We are still in the top 8 position, but you know, yeah, I do want to win. I do want to win. Seriously, this is the team that we should be winning if we want to have a chance of getting into at least the quarter final. Because once we get into the round of 16, we are not going to get easier team. It is all down to luck. If we can get a easy team, it's going to be great. It's going to be easy for us to get into the quarterfinal. But if we get a harder team, we have the likes of Liverpool that are also in the playoff position. We have Bayern Munich there, Bayer Leverkusen, if I'm not mistaken. I saw that, I think, just now. Even FC Porto here, we are struggling to win against them. If we get, oh my god, Gomez almost scored a goal there just now. Oh my god, that was a great awareness by their keeper there just now to ensure that it did not went in. Yeah, so yeah, we could get knocked out in the round of 16, if we are not careful this season. Okay, now Gleno from FC Porto on the right hand side, he got past Sergio Gomez. Oh, that was not Sergio Gomez. I think that was Ansu Fati. Sorry, Gomez. If you look at this, the teams that are in the playoff stages, right? They have Liverpool, they have Juventus, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Leipzig, Manchester United, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid. So yeah, even if we get into the round of 16, it is not confirmed that we will get an easier draw, because of the team that are in the playoff round this season. I'm not sure what is going on with those teams, but they are struggling in the Champions League, and we will have to face them, you know, in the round of 16 this season. So I'm not sure who is going to be. We will have to know maybe in the next episode or the next two episodes. I'm not exactly sure. So I'm going to bring in Emil Smith-Rowe here for Enkiso. He just came back from an injury, and Enkiso is not playing well. He's on a 6.6. Let's bring him on and let's see. You know what? Luis Dang, he's nervous and all. Let's bring in Pavlovic, our new signing. He scored his first goal against Southampton, in the FA Cup just now. So let's see if he can do the same against Porto here. I'm going to demand more. There's another 25 minutes left for this game to end, and I really need one more goal. Even if we cannot get a win, let's get a draw against this Porto team. Guys, it's the 80th minute. Nothing is actually happening since I done the changes, and Andre is tired. I know you have scored a goal, but he's tired. I don't want to risk any injury. Wenderson, I'm going to be taking him off for Tariq Lamte. And Ansu Fati, you are coming off for Sarmiento. Let's bring in Marcos Leonardo. You know what? Let's bring in Marcos Leonardo. He scored a hat trick against Southampton just now, so his form must be still good. He must be hot, still feeling hot. Bring him on. Let's see if he can score an equalizer for us. It doesn't look like anything is gonna happen. I don't think there's gonna be any more highlight. Please, there's only okay. So we are gonna have this might be our last highlight of this game. Because there's only be 2 minutes of added time in this game. Now Lamte in through. He found a pass to Evan Ferguson, but the flag has been raised by the linesman. Oh my god, that was it. That was the chance for us to equalize there. Lamte was offside. I really thought, bringing him off the bench, coming in off the bench, right? He's gonna turn provider, and that was an amazing pass to Evan Ferguson there, but it was not meant to be. And let's have a look at the league table now, shall we? Alright, so guys, good news for us. We still qualify for the round of 16 of the Champions League this season, which is amazing. Alright, but the team that we might potentially face, they have the likes of Arsenal, Manchester City, Bayer Leverkusen, Manchester United, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, Juventus, and Liverpool actually managed, to get the final position, the 24th position to ensure that they get into the playoff round. So Sarri has been doing quite good, for this Liverpool team. Fair play to them. Alright guys, so for our next episode, we are going to be facing Manchester United for our Carabao Cup final. So if you would like to know if I'm going to win my first ever silverware as the manager of Brighton, do subscribe, come and join me tomorrow, and we will find out together. Alright guys, so if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.